Continuing on with Gamesmaster magazine from August of 1999, we're now on the review section of the magazine. So we've got review, hurtling through the depths of space, crawling through slimy dungeons, or getting slapped silly on an Eastern dojo. GM gets you there faster. And I have no idea what that reference is, if I'm being perfectly honest. What I do know is that I have played, owned, and did not complete Commander and Conquer Gran Turismo. I've got that game on my brain. Anyway, format reviewed, PlayStation, price $19.99, out now, Gran Turismo Platinum. And let's get a bit closer to this because we can hardly read it from there. Oh, that's better, isn't it? A game so good that even the mighty Sony are struggling to improve the looks and gameplay of the original. Even Jeremy, look at the nice cars I get given for being nice about them on TV Clarkson. Ooh, that's libel. Would be hard pushed to fault this. The car tracks and options are plenty. Leaves its rivals in the pits. Indeed, it's only now, more than a year later, that something has managed to go bumper to bumper with the mighty GT. Ridge Racer 4, in case you were wondering. And now it's only £20. As pointy-haired freak Mr. Spock would say, not buying this game now is completely illogical, Captain. For a title to hold its value for money and place at the top of the gaming ranks after a year is no mean feat. So if you ever doubted Gran Turismo before you purchase, you have no reason to do so now. At this price, the best horsepower to horsepower race on the PlayStation and credible value for money, let's just hope that the sequel, due to appear sometime later this year, can live up to this legacy. Interesting. Even on the most basic tracks, dangerous driving becomes irresistible. Judgment. A game that looks better than the supermodel and serves up better treats than your mum at Christmas. Can you resist any longer? 96%. Gran Turismo, in my opinion, is one of the best games they ever made. Funny enough, I purchased a PC monitor, I think it was last year now, and there was a PlayStation 5 with the latest incarnation of Gran Turismo on demo, and I said to the guy, can I just quickly go and play that? And it was the first Gran Turismo I played since the original PlayStation. Ah, nostalgic. Anyway, moving forward. Format reviewed PlayStation, price $39.99, out now. 360. Never heard about this one. Do you think it was named before the Xbox 360? Who knows? Ship design is one of its few strong points. Plan 9 from Outer Space is known as the worst movie ever made because of the horrendous mistakes that featured in it. Meet the racing game equivalent. First and foremost, 2 Wipeout games are available on the Platinum label, so you would need to be a special kind of stupid if you want to play this when you could have both of them for the same price. Terrible graphics, lousy gameplay, and a first-person turret mode that you can only use on straights are amongst its bad points. How we laughed until we realised that this was a finished game, then we stopped. Oh dear. Ooh, the jungle location is just on one of the courses on offer for you bob around. Judgment. An infinite number of monkeys coding an infinite number of computer games could easily do better than this. 20%. I've never played it, and I can't say I probably ever will. I've got to say I've never heard of it because there was just that much choice from the original PlayStation. There was a lot of games in. Yeah, you just didn't play on everything. I mean, I can honestly say I've never played on Final Fantasy VII yet, but that's me. So we got here, format reviewed PC, price $29.99, out now, Disco World, Nor. Terry Pratchett fans rejoice. There's another game featuring his weird world and even weirder sense of humour. Forget your fast-moving 3D graphic feasts that you're used to. This is an old school point and click adventure, but you don't have to be put off. It looks great, and the fans of the genre will no doubt appreciate someone still producing the games they love. The interface is easy to use, and even though I despise the words of Patchett, it's still guaranteed to raise a smile with its Kaiser humour. Fun, but one for the fans of the books. Nor is moody light throughout. I've never heard of this one. Judgment, dark, moody, but manages to keep you laughing. If you love the Death by Disco World readers out there, but it's worth a blast regardless. Don't get the reference. 83%. This is my cup of tea. Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. Format reviewed PlayStation. Price $39.99. Out now. So obviously this isn't a platinum game. What's up, Duck? Doc? Well, the timing of its release for this is a start. About the same time as it hits the shelves, you can go to be faced with a decision. Do you buy this, Soul Reaver, or Ape Escape? One of three, this comes fourth. Not because it's bad, although quite how you would have Bugs speaking when the guy who used to do all his speech in the cartoons is dead is beyond us. They don't know about AI now, do they? It just can't complete as a kid's game. Ape Escape thrashes it as a 3D platformer thing. It's beaten by both. It's a fun little 3D platformer affair with you as Bugs collecting, jumping and puzzle solving with eternities without getting you hooked. With those titles, they should disappear fast, which is a pity. A bit of a novelty value for youngsters will help, although they might get distracted by a clumsy feeling control system. Despite its good looks and plenty of the Looney Tunes humour, the awkward gameplay will soon wipe the smile off your face. Good, but not good enough. And the judgment is appealing, but for kicking of its life when it goes up against the big boys of the genre. Fun, but just doesn't cut it. 70%. Yosemite Sam gets all rooting tooting and Bugs with some cannibal action. Nice day for it though. Okay, and what we've got here, previously in Gamesmaster, sitting with our feet curled up by fur-lined slippers, tugging at our generic blankets and slipping dry sherry, the decent wing of the GM crew gazes fondly back the reviews of the past. After conjuring with fairy cakes and bingo cards, they tell us that what they said before gaming steadily added the brains. I can't even pronounce that, let alone read it, because I'm rather tired. And obviously it's past gaming magazines. I actually own that one. Right. So, what we've got here. Gran Turismo played, others don't care about. Gran Turismo is undoubtedly one of the genre-setting games of the original PlayStation. That and Gran Turismo 2 was just unbelievable for the time. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.